Good day, my darling oddities, and welcome back to Otter Space, the part of your brain that thinks strawberries are just meant to drink soda berries with. This is broadcast from Otter Space. My name's Otter, the T is silent, and we are here today with my guest. What am I going to call you? I got you posted as Cremestrawbun, but you said Cherry, and now I'm like,
Oh, okay. I should explain that because it's kind of a lore thing. So Cherry is the name of the OC that is the model, but I go by Cream or Strawbun or Stinky. Stinky is like the friend name, but like Cream works fine.
We're going to go with Cream. All right, we are here with Cream. Hello, Cream.
Hello. I'm here. I'm silly.
Welcome aboard. You're going to fit in just fine. Gore with the lurk. Loving it. Hello, Gore. Thank you for the lurk. Well, Cream, why don't you go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourself for anybody that doesn't know you?
Well, I do digital and traditional art on Blue Sky a lot. Notably, I've been on the internet for a little bit longer than just this, but this is pretty much like my first branch into the streaming space. But I stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday, mostly. And yeah, most of the time I'm just being silly. I'm hanging out with my husband and, just being cringe. Because to be free is to be cringe.
Exactly what I was going to say. All right, well, welcome aboard. So, let me go ahead and start by asking, you said you've been in the creative space for a while. Let's slap a number on that. About how long?
Oh, man. If we were to say, really technical about it, I've been in, the creative space since, middle school. But if we were to say it, officially, taking my shit seriously, probably since around the beginning endish of high school. So that's when I really started to take my art career a lot more seriously and starting to try to branch out more,
Fair enough. And what would you say, if you had to take away the term content creator and give yourself a title, what would it be?
Probably just artist, to be honest, because that's pretty much just all I've ever wanted to be, just since growing up and stuff, is just to be an artist, and just to connect with people through art. It's why I do a lot of the stuff I do, and gift pieces and drawing random fan art for people and surprising them, when they see it. It's why I do what I do.
It's nice, very good. And you may have already said this, and forgive me, the hat's on a little tight tonight, but about how long, so you said you've been creating for quite a while, but how long have you been as you are now, so to speak?
As I am now, I think it's only been since January, so pretty much the beginning of the year.
Oh.
Since I've started actually streaming. It's also fairly new, very baby to streaming, but honestly I've loved it so far. Everyone's been so supportive and welcoming, and it's so far it's just been great. So I'm gonna enjoy the ride while it lasts.
Word, that's what's up. All right. Well, you know what? Welcome aboard on the whole VTubing, streaming, whatever you want to call it, but welcome aboard on that. Wow. So I gotta say, I think you might be the most. See, youngest doesn't quite work here, but a lot of my guests are in the 2 to 3 range of years as far as being a VTuber content creator. So. So I think you're the freshest of the batch, so to speak. Like I said, young wasn't the word I was looking for, and looking back on it, I probably shouldn't have gone with fresh either, but here we are. Right. So either way, so excellent. And how so far, what has been your biggest, I guess, challenge as a content creator?
Honestly, I think just right now, the biggest challenge is just trying to plan everything in spite of the outside shit going on, right? It's no secret that anybody's lives outside of streaming can be very hectic. And I mean, it's shit. I'm trying to do this and trying to get my degree and trying to get a job and, taking care of the people I need to take care of. So it's trying to find a good harmonial balance. In spite of that's just the short-term goal right now. We're all working through baby steps.
Absolutely. Ryko Star, hello, how are you, Ryko? Good to see you. Welcome to Outer Space. Yeah, no, absolutely, you hit the nail on the head, and I think a lot of people jump into the the creative space is expecting that whole get rich quick bullshit, and that's not the real world. At least for 99.99 continuing percent of us.
Right, and that was like one of the big things is like I think especially when you get to any creative space in general that you have to realize is that unless you really put in the work and put yourself out there to people, like you're not going to get the numbers that you want. But it's why like I try to not so much throw myself into my work to where it's unhealthy, but just like push more, reach out for collabs more, talk with more people, be more active in communities, just trying to, like you were saying earlier, like cultivate like I guess I could say like brand. I don't know if that's like the right word for it, but kind of like that.
Ifyo? I don't, Reiko, I think you might have gotten your message cut off. Yeah, but you're absolutely correct. And that's kind of one of the key like aha moments, right? Finding like that thing that makes you feel like, oh, this is my little platform I stand on, and this is the rock that I get to have in this space.
Exactly.
So I'm still not entirely sure how I wound up as a talk show host, but here I am, and I have a desk, so, take that.
I mean, it works. Whatever works.
Yeah, absolutely. If your name is Gura, you get rich fast, everyone else has to work. Oh, shots fired. Reiko's going shark hunting tonight.
And it's like, and you know what too, though? A lot of like, and this is just from what I've noticed, like, because you sometimes, because I've been watching VTubers more than I have been streaming as a VTuber, PNGTuber, whatever, right? And again, one of the big things you notice, like, obviously, what Raiko said was a joke, but like, a lot of it really has to do with branding and how you market yourself, So that was one of the biggest reasons for me why I chose to just use my OC as the model versus making a whole new model for, the name. Because one of the things I don't want to do is end up being like Johnny Depp and being able to not detach from the Sona. That's my biggest gripe. I'm like, no, like I need to have like that on and off thing. Like I can be on here, I could be cream, I could be silly, but then I can come off and just be regular me,
And while I completely understand where you're coming from, that's actually the complete opposite of the way I approach it. I don't detach from, I don't have a Sona. I am just, this is odd. Literally the only thing that changed between me and me out in the world is the fact that, I'm an otter. I may or may not be an actual otter in real life. You'll never know.
You will never know. He's probably just going out to swim in the ocean for his regular job. You never know.
Nah. See, the thing is, I'm a thalassophobic otter. That's the paradox.
Yeah. Okay.
But that's a story for another day. We're not here to talk about me. We're here to talk about you. So, let me ask you. So you've only been, streaming in character, as it were, for a few months now. What was your jumping off point that you went from being on the outside to being on the inside?
I think really I just I started transitioning onto Blue Sky right after Twitter just became I'm gonna say it very bluntly, a shithole. Right. And I was like, I need to start over. Right, it's a show. I just needed a fresh start, new community, just I at least want to get ahead of it, right?
Right, yeah.
So once I started growing a little bit on there, I started actually making friends with a couple different VTubers, right? And I think just seeing them have so much fun with it, just seeing how much they enjoyed it, and like the joy of content creation, right? And I was like, I want to do that. I want to do that shit. I want to be a part of that. Like it looks so fun. I want to do that. And so that's for me, that's what started it. Just seeing how much other people enjoyed it. I was like, I want to do this too. The fuck? Like, I want,
Fair
it's like when you see someone playing like the newest game, it's like you want to get in on that shit too if you're able to afford it.
Word, absolutely. Yeah, all right, I dig it. And so let's see, we already talked about challengers. Hold on, peek behind the curtain. I do have a list of possible questions, so just find my. All right. All right, yeah, so you know what? This I probably shouldn't have. Reiko says followed. All right, Reiko following the cream. Wow, that sounded weird. Anyway, moving on. So this is one of the questions that I like to ask everybody. I don't know why I had to check my list to go ahead and come out with it, but like, so if you were not you, right? Okay, if you were not you, how would you describe you?
I think the way probably I would describe myself is very just like relaxed. It's a more like relaxed and personal form to streaming than just like kind of like not I don't want to say like scripted because that doesn't sound right, but like having to be upbeat and excited all the time. We're gonna do this, and then we're gonna play this, and then we're gonna have so much fun. It's more so just like you see me doing it at my own pace and just being me, I guess. Just like if I want to eat a fucking chicken sandwich on stream, I'm gonna eat a chicken sandwich on stream because I'm hungry, right? If I have to go and like get up to piss, I'm gonna go. It's very just like chillax. It feels almost like, hey, like you're hanging out with me and we're just gonna chill out. You're gonna do whatever you want to do. I'm gonna do whatever I want to do, and then eventually we might yap. It's just a very like chillaxed form to that.
All right, well, so love it, love all of that, love every word you just said. But I also desperately need to reframe this question because people keep getting the point of it off kilter. So I really great answer, fantastic answer.
Yes.
Nothing wrong with any word you said. I desperately need to rephrase this question. So let me give you an example of what I actually am looking for with this question. So the question was, if you were not you, how would you describe you? Right? That was the question. And the way I would answer it is somebody would say, "Oh, that's that otter that tells a lot of those dad jokes," or "That's that otter with the top hat," or again, one of my personal favorites is "That's Markiplier Fredbear."
Markiplier.
Yeah, one of the single greatest epitaphs I have ever received in my entire life. Markiplier Fredbear.
My God. Okay. So I think, you know what? Now I'm thinking about it, I feel like someone could look at some of the stuff I do, right? And just be like, "Oh shit, that's the big titty dog girl that talks about fucking Von Lycon in the one stream for 5 minutes. That's the streamer that fucking passed out in their debut stream. That's them. Funny,
Oh, jeez. All right, fair enough. Let's go ahead and take a closer look at that passed out during your debut stream. So bring us back to this moment. Tell us of your debut.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I think this was my first time trying to stream in OBS and with VtoTube and trying to get that all set up. And keep in mind, this is before VtoTube started to like update their stuff, so that way it wouldn't take up so much CPU. But I think I was just really, really excited. I wanted to get things going, right? And my plan was, let's start streaming on New Year's because, it's start of a new year, start of a new career. Makes sense, right? And it's fun for a little bit when it worked. We got so scuffed. Balatro made my computer crash about a total of, oh my God, 3 times? 3 times during stream. I had to restart. And I was like, you know what? No, fuck this. We're going to watch Analog Horror and we're going to be silly. And, we're watching it. And then husband comes on. Everything's great. I didn't know this. I fell asleep during stream. I did not know. I wake up. Or I thought like I had like my eyes awake the whole time. But I get up. And my husband's like, "Hey, you fell asleep." I was like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, I fell asleep." "No. Yeah, you fell asleep. We all heard you snoring." What? I'm gonna look back at the VOD. I better not. And I look at the VOD. I still have it. And there I am. I'm just fucking snoring away. It was that loud. You can hear it.
No.
I was like, oh god. But you know what though? Like, I'm not mad at myself for that. The fact that I even passed out that late. Because to be fair, everybody else's New Year had already passed, right? It was already the next year for them. I was just waiting for mine to start. And
Fair
it's
enough.
like, I don't think I would have had my debut any other way, you know?
That's fair. You know, it's very moment in the life of.
Oh, yeah.
And I absolutely can relate to that, you know, that blink that lasted longer than you thought.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
my so-called debut was just me immediately getting murdered by giant wasps. So, you know, we all have our challenges.
Oh, God.
But
Oh, no.
yeah, Vtube has definitely come a long way. We love Vtube up in this house. In fact, my pet Francois is made from Vtube. So she's pretty fond of it.
Yeah.
But Happy New Year. Happy New
Let's go.
Year.
Literally, I didn't even get to say Happy New Year until I was off stream. That's the fucked up part. I didn't even get to say it until like stream was over and I was celebrating with my friends. And then finally it came and I was like, all right, fuck, now I'm going to sleep. Okay, cool. Good night.
Why did I turn it up so far?
I don't know.
Yeah, I was tinkering with the bear cannon recently, and apparently I turned it on way too high.
Oh no.
Enrico, I think Steve got lost somewhere in the mix there. So, either way, damn it, Steve.
Oh dear. Damn it, Steve.
Yeah, so apparently the difference between 50 bears and 200 bears is a lot bigger than I thought. Blah, blah, blah. All right, I'm okay. You were saying?
That was crazy. But yeah, no, honestly, and I mean, again, it's like I wouldn't have had that debut like any other way. You know what I mean? It was like it was fun. You know, despite me having a lot of fucking scuff that day, it's like it's all stuff that like you learn because a lot of the stuff I had to learn like for my streaming stuff. And I mean, I was lucky I even had people who were willing to help me. But then also like there was a lot of stuff. Then I kind of had to figure out on my own, like how to resize stuff for VitoTube, how to make a good thumbnail, you know, what's gonna draw people's attention, what titles draw people's attention, what tags do I use. It was all just like trial and error, you know, until I found like a good like sweet spot. It is, but it's good work though.
Yeah, and you know what, and recently I've kind of started trying to get some of my spark back because I was in a bit of a slouch for the last few months, so definitely hear you on that. But I'm coming out of it, folks. Otter's digging his way out of the hole.
Yeah,
we're getting there. But anyway, enough about. Again, we're not here for me. We're here for you. So one of my favorite questions to ask on the show is, and it's a very important one. So be prepared. We're gonna judge you harshly for this one. Bulbasaur, Squirtle, or Charmander?
Why? Oh, fuck, bro. Oh, okay. I'm very indecisive. I think if I had to choose between those three starters, and maybe this is just because I'm biased, because I think he looks very fucking silly. Squirtle. He looks very fucking silly. I want to like hold him in my arm.
You get the grand prize. You are the first. I think you're the first guest that has ever picked my choice.
I love Squirtle.
Squirtle's my boy.
But if I was choosing any other one, I'd choose Torchic. If it was anyone else, I'd choose Torchic because I love Torchic.
That's fair. Grass, fire, water. Exactly, Raiko. Very, very good. Yeah, so I actually typically, despite my thalassophobia, I typically choose the water type. With some exceptions.
Hey, you know what though? I don't blame you. I have a little bit of arachnophobia, but like my old alias had a spider, like the word in it. For some reason. I don't know what it is, but apparently it wasn't just me, because I've known other people who will have arachnophobia, but they'll have like spider shit in their nickname, and I'm like, oh, okay, so it's not just me. That's cool.
Fascinating. I can't be too judgmental on that part because, I'm a thalassophobic otter. I'm a thalassophobic. I chose to be an otter, as far as you know.
You chose to be an otter.
Yeah,
So cute, though.
I am, thank you.
Oh, yeah, let's stroke a little bit of that ego there. It's like, yeah, absolutely.
I know what I got. Let's not lie. But no, so jokes aside, so my explanation for why I choose the water type most of the time is because I'm thalassophobic. So if your ass is in the Pokemon world, right? Let's say you're in the Pokemon world, and I've been a part of the Pokemon franchise literally since the word go. I remember the trash compactor commercial. I was there on day one, baby.
Built this shit brick by brick.
I was there before it was cool. Anyways, yeah, so so my thoughts often, as a youngin, I was young when it came out. So when it came out as a youngin, you often spend a lot of time thinking, oh, I wish I was in the Pokemon world, derpa derpa derpa, right?
Oh, yeah.
That's part of imagination play, right? So, but the ethos kind of stuck with me, and it's because I hated the water since I was a very little wee little otter pup. And my reasoning of picking the water type Pokemon, well, if I was in the Pokemon world and I fell into the water where we know horrible things live, like Gyarados or Psyduck, so I would not want a partner Pokemon that was a dragon made of fire and, wasn't actually a dragon and wound up, dying if it touched the water. And I definitely would not want a shit brick house like Venusaur. But you know who's going to be real helpful in my worst possible moment, being falling into the water? A water-type Pokemon.
Hell yeah.
So, if I was afraid of ever falling in the water, bust out Blastoise, and you got yourself a pretty sweet ride.
Meanwhile, my ass wants Sprigatito for other reasons. I love the funny weed cat.
Sprigatito.
I love the funny weed. I don't even have the game, but I love Sprigatito.
So let me tell you my sadness. I did this to myself. Because I knew. Nowadays you see Pokemon and you're like, it's gonna be a waifu. It's gonna be a waifu.
Oh.
Like,
oh no.
When Sprigatito was revealed as the, one of the starters, I'm like, shit. Because I don't like waifu Pokemon. No offense to anybody that does. Just not my jam.
Right.
Not my jam.
Right.
I want fierce monster Pokemons, right? Cool shit.
Right.
So my dumbass made up in my head what I thought Sprigatito's final evolution could be. And
sure.
Do you know what? I don't know how versed you are with like D&D and stuff, but you exist on the internet, so there's a good chance you know. Displacer Beast?
Displacer Beast. I'm not familiar. I'm not familiar.
Let me see. Find us a good example of a Displacer Beast.
Okay.
Google Displacer Beast.
Displacer Beast.
So that's a pretty good. So search. All right. So hopefully, there we go. Let's see if I can.
Beast.
Exercise. There we go. That's a Displacer Beast.
Oh, okay. Okay, big cat.
All right, so
big, large.
Ah! Ow! I'm hit. Hi, Chaos. Good to see you too. Oh, my sound alerts are a little delayed, huh? Anywho, so that's a displacer beast. And I thought,
Magic
when I first saw Sprigatito, I thought the single coolest thing they could possibly do is give me a displacer beast, but with, like vine whips instead of those tentacles.
Green.
Yeah. Like give it a leafy mane and vines instead of the tentacles, and you got yourself possibly the coolest damn thing in the world. Hello, Odd One. Hello to you,
Hey.
Chaos. And again, like I said, I did it to myself, but that's what I got myself hyped up for. That's what I thought I was going to get. So, suffice it to say, when Meowscarada was revealed, I was kind of like, that's not right. You're not Steve.
You fucking gaslit yourself into thinking it was the other one.
That's 100% true, and I will not deny it. So I was so unspeakably disappointed at that point. I could not look at Meowscarada. So I wound up going the route of Fuecoco.
Silly.
You know what? In Fuecoco, what's its final form? Skeledirge. Skeledirge ain't bad. Not great, but not bad.
Oh yeah.
At least.
Yeah.
At least by my not being a waifu or some kind of weird humanoid Pokemon standard. There's Steve. Damn it, Steve.
There's Steve.
Steve is the late bear.
I just like him because he has the little hat. I just like the little hat. It's so fucking funny.
Oh, down there, that's Mini Otter. Steve is just the bear that was so late he didn't get the model upgrade that the rest of them got. So Steve is the late bear. Steve is so late all the time. In fact, that redeem was supposed to happen way back, right after the bear cannon. That's how late Steve is. Unfortunately, he's also the manager of my schedule, so things get tough sometimes. Anywho, enough about Steve. Let's talk about you. So that was my reasoning for disliking Meowscarada, but I digress. Neither here nor there. So other than like your primary streaming, what other kind of things do you do as far as content creation are concerned?
So I also try to post, like, if I can do it daily, I kind of made it semi-daily, so that way it's like I give myself a grace period. A lot of times I just post my art on my Blue Sky, and a lot of it is traditional, because that's just what I've done for so long. And I think, and it's probably just gonna be it's probably just gonna be a my opinion thing. But I really think that, like, the amount of people doing traditional art right now is slowly starting to decrease as we're seeing more people do digital and more people get into AI art, God forbid. And, just you're starting to see that go up more, which in a way is kind of sad, because when you think about it, art really started as a handcraft thing. Right? I mean, look at all the greatest paintings in the world, like they're all done by hand, and I really appreciate that. And, I do digital art too, and I'll post that on there, but a majority of the art that I post is traditional, and it's like, it's just funner that way. I love working with my paints and my fucking all the little pens, the little gadgets and gizmos that I've accumulated over the years, all the washed out pens and shit.
I'm chuckling to myself because we don't talk about what's in Otter's basement right now. No, not that basement, the other one. No.
No.
No, I have a whole ass battle station for my handicrafts downstairs.
You know what though? It's so valid for that.
Yeah, unfortunately for me, my particular craft path was one that involved deadly chemicals, and with a 3-year-old getting into everything, it's kind of been on hold. So when the bean is old enough to not be inclined to invade every movement I make, then I can revisit.
Right.
So it's resin. I do resin work.
That's cute. Okay, I'm here for that.
But the thing is, resin is by definition a dangerous chemical. I have to wear a face mask while I deal with it, mostly because it's in the basement.
Yeah.
But anyways, not the point. I just explaining that I feel that whole I have a bunch of things that I like to use for my handicrafts sentiment.
I too have a lot of things that I like to use for my.
Exactly, yes.
Oh my god.
That's my very dramatic way of saying, I got you, I understand. But in any case, we are past our halfway point as far as time is concerned, so what we are going to do now is move right into our game. But first things first, I do have to ask, is there anything coming down the pipeline for Cream that people might want to look forward to, make sure they give you a follow, yada, yada, yada?
Sure. So I actually have. So it's actually right after this. So there's a collab I'm doing. I think it's with Choco. I'm remembering her name off the top of my head. That's at 6 tonight. If you want to catch me over there, I'm probably just gonna make a post about that on my Blue Sky. Any like collab streams that I'm ever gonna do, I always try to post it on my Blue Sky first. So if you want updates on that, that's where you're gonna want to look. I also stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So that's another thing that I'm doing. And I have another collab stream basically tomorrow. And then we're coming back again. It's a lot. I swear to God. We're doing another one Saturday, I believe. We're aiming for 12 p.m. PST. We're hoping it stays around 12 p.m. PST, but we'll see. We're gonna see how well that goes.
The height of your voice tells me there are concerns.
Oh, like, well, I think it's more so just like because I've had times where like just scheduling kind of like clashes a little bit, or just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do it for this time and I'm gonna try to stick to this time, and then I don't end up sticking to that time because everything else just gets in the way. But it doesn't fault us. I am way too stubborn to just not just say fucking and do it,
Fair enough. All right. Well, make sure that you're following Cream down below, and So, and you did mention it on the second one, but just as a note, the times that she gave are in PST, not the usual EST. Or are we in PDT now because of daylight saving time? Daylight saving time sucks.
I think it's PDT. I just say PST because it's just easy.
Yeah, no.
Like if I start using like PST and then PDT, it gets confusing, and then I'm like,
that's exactly it. And I'm oddly twitchy about that particular thing. I don't know if you'll notice, but I don't ever say EST or EDT anymore. I just say Eastern. Because there was, I don't remember what it was. I think it was a stream where I told them, 8, and my streams are always 8 p.m. Eastern time. But I used to say EST just because it was a habit. So I said 8 a.m. or 8 p.m. EST. But apparently, whatever, they were from a different country or something, they just punched EST into the translator for the time, and it gave them the wrong time because we were in technically EDT at that time. And it was just an odd little fluke, but it gave me such a
very odd
freaking like complex about time zones.
Time zones so fun.
Time zones are the worst. My mortal enemy. Right behind gravity. My laws of the universe that I am constantly in combat with are time and gravity.
Dear God.
I will someday defeat the god of both, and then I shall be, I'll just kind of float off into the middle of nowhere all at once.
Oh, goodness.
Because,
end up, seeing you from fucking outer space, just, floating, having a grilled cheese.
Grilled cheese is delightful right now.
They're so good.
So good. Either way, do not distract me with temptations such as food. So make sure you're following Cream at the below. But now it is time. You're in outer space, which means there is a game, which means there shall be a grand conflict, and we shall see how it plays out. So the game is Otterly Punishing. For anybody that's new to the game, I have explained it to Cream before the show started, and most people that watch the show know it. But for anybody that's just catching up now or in the future on the VODs, the way the game is played is I will post a lead-in, a question, a bit of trivia in our box above my head here, and your job, Cream, is going to be to answer it, to give me the punchline, or close enough thereof where I feel merciful enough to give you the win. And if you win, great. But if you lose, however, you will suffer the consequences of the wheel. Thank you for the fish, Raiko. You know what? Fish would be good now, too. Do I want... You know what? I'm going to have both a tuna fish sandwich and a grilled cheese. I'm going to have a melt. Tuna melt.
Let's go,
Let's go.
dude.
Tuna melt time. So the winner wins, and the loser spins the wheel of otter nonsense behind your head. And as I explained to you, you can poll the audience. Audience, be prepared to help Cream out if she gets into a pinch. And
yes, please.
if you give Cream the answer and it's correct, hooray, you win the round. But if it's incorrect, you both failed. But Cream suffers the consequences of both of your failures by spinning the wheel twice. Okay.
Dear God. Okay.
Them's are the rules. Are you prepared?
I am prepared with my pants fully fastened.
Alright, very good. Sorry, I've been living with a 3-year-old that's potty training, so I always worry about pants being full, so,
Very good.
let me tell you a quick dad story, So, the joys of being a parent. I'm hanging out, the Bean's learning to go to the potty on her own, so I let her go, I got a potty, so scurry, she goes and runs off to go to the potty. And, okay, nothing unusual about that. A minute later, though, she's shoots back out into the living room in front of me. She got no pants on, got no pull-up on. She could bare her ass as the day she was born. And she goes, I have an amazing butt! And proceeds to just do this booty dance in the middle of the living room, completely unprompted. I'm just sitting there like,
oh my God.
What child? Why child? Pourquoi?
Like, hey, you know what? She is proud of herself, and I'm very much here for that.
I mean, pop off, kid, but what the hell just happened?
She was this little self-confidence boost. She realized how, pog she was, and she was like, oh shit, I gotta tell the world.
Kids are great. Kids are also terrible. So, you can flip your coin.
Oh, yeah.
But let us go ahead. It is time for... I just had to share that story because it made...
oh, no, you're good. It's cute.
We are going to now go ahead and turn on Otterly Punishing and get into the game. Let's go. First round. Boop. Which knight invented King Arthur's Round Table? Get my almanac on here.
Oh,
The Shrine of the Silver Monkey.
This has to, I have to go back a little bit. I mean, obviously, don't think too much on it, but, now I have to go back and remember every fucking night, dude. Because this is the thing, we studied this in my fucking senior year of high school. What the hell?
So Cream, I'm going to tell you one thing. Shit. You said the word study, and you're already thinking far harder than you need to.
Oh, no. Oh, God damn it. That's my problem. I overthink. Oh, no. The round table. He invented the table of which is round. Oh, shit. I'm gonna make just a straight up guess. Lancelot. This is just a straight up guess.
So, I am a merciful otter when I feel like it. And I'm going to give you another shot with this little tip here. And a little reminder.
Oh, no.
There needs to be a pun.
Is there? Oh, shit.
The game is called Otterly Pun-ishing. So there's always a pun, a play on words, a dad joke of some sort. I want you to, when you think of your answer, think, okay, is there a pun here?
Shit. Okay. Oh. Fuck. Okay. Circumference?
I'm gonna assume you didn't quite see Raiko's response there, but yes, the answer is in fact circumference. Alright, yeah. Well done. Well done. So, let's go ahead. That means you win the first round, and that means, of course, that I lose the first round. So, the first spin of the wheel goes to me. Show me what you got, wheel.
Oh, shit.
You have a condition of some sort. Okay. Uh-oh. You have... Oh, okay. Wow. That was a whole lot of lag there. All right, there we are. Alphabet
dude.
battle. The spinner gets to choose a topic, and the loser spins. So the way alphabet battle works, and since I am the spinner here, I will be choosing a topic, and then I will give you something from that topic, beginning with the letter A. You need to respond with something from that topic with the letter B. I do C, you do D, I do E, back and forth until we either get to Z or one of us gets stumped. And if the person
shit, okay.
if somebody gets stumped, they lose and they have to spin. And that either means I spin again or you spin for the first time. If we get to Z though, it's all safe. So I'm going to keep it real simple, and I'm just going to go ahead and say animals. And my first one with the letter A is aardvark.
Boar?
Very nice. Cow. And Reiko says that you got it before she typed it, so buffo.
Oh, thank God. My brain working. Donkey.
Elephant.
Fish.
Giraffe.
Horse.
Iguana.
Jaguar.
Yeah, I would have gone jackal. Kangaroo.
Lemur?
Ooh, good one. I'm more than a little of a fan of All Hing King Julius.
Oh, hell yeah.
All right, JKLM. Moose.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, next.
Shit.
First step is remembering the letter that comes up.
Shit. Oh, God. Oh, a newt.
Ooh,
like the tiny lizards?
Yep.
Newts?
Yep, absolutely. I thought you were genuinely having a hard time remembering what came after M, because I was there for a minute.
To go back and remember, I'm like, what the fuck starts with an N?
Ostrich for O.
Penguin.
Good one. And it'll be Q. Quail.
Raccoon.
Salamander. It's a very lizard-based day, I guess.
Hell yeah. Tiger for T.
Ooh, nice. Ooh, that's a tough one. An animal that starts with a U. So that's a tough one, and I actually have one that I keep up my sleeve for exactly this circumstance. But I do wish I could think of something other than it. But the answer I usually use to save my butt is umbrella bird. But I wish I had a better answer.
Well, I mean, counts. It's still an animal. It counts.
No, it's absolutely technically correct, but it's like, man, I wish I had at least one other, answer up my sleeve. But that's my old trusty card, umbrella bird.
I'm here for it. Oh God, what the fuck? Okay. Yeah. Okay. What the hell starts with a B? What the hell starts with a B? Oh yeah. Shit.
Coming up blank too.
Are there even any animals that start with V though? That's the real question.
There absolutely is. Oh wait, yeah, I got a good one.
Oh no.
I mean, I'm not telling you, but I have it.
Oh fuck yeah, that's right. I was gonna be like, oh my God. Okay.
Actually, I've got two. I mean, if we count prehistoric, at least.
Oh yeah, that's it. Fuck. Yeah, no, I'm stumped. What the fuck were you gonna say for that one?
All right, you sure you want to give up?
Yeah.
Okay.
my brain fucking current.
So the first one I came up with was vulture.
Fuck.
Right? And then the one where I said if you count prehistoric was velociraptor.
Oh my God, that too. Shit.
I would have totally accepted velociraptor.
Oh, do you know what my husband's gonna say to me after stream?
He's so disappointed in you. Very big tiger.
With the accent and everything, just like very big and tight. Literally, like he's gonna come up to me, Irish, just be like, the fuck did you think of vulture for? The hell is this shit? Why the fuck did you think of a vulture? And I'm just like, I don't know.
Because you were put on the spot and Otters are
Because
fishes.
I was on the spot and being silly. That's exactly what it was. I am ready for my punishment, Otter Man.
All right, go my mighty wheel. There we go. Jeez.
Let's go. Third time's the charm.
Oh, 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 oh.
Oh, oh,
Okay,
oh.
you get the first bean of the evening. Very good.
A bean?
A bean. Blip. There she is.
I love beans.
So there's the very first bean.
Let's go. This isn't even a punishment for me. I love the beans. She's so silly.
She's great when she's not being
bean.
launched at your head 500 at a time all at once. Ugh.
The bean.
All right,
Yeah.
next round. Can you believe that was only one round?
Mm-hmm. Oh my god.
What do sprinters eat before a race? What?
What the fuck?
Past Otter and me are not buddies.
Shit. Oh no. This is where you're like fucking oh shit.
I'm still chuckling at that very big tiger.
let me cook. Let me cook my little brain hole.
You know, I find cooking my brain does not work that well. Also smells terrible, nobody wants to eat it, and there's not enough for seconds.
Okay. Oh fuck. Okay. I'm gonna say this because like the only things I've ever liked from there were like the really tiny burritos and like the Baja Blast, but like Taco Bell. I would eat that shit before a race any day. I love.
Okay, so
Taco Bell.
I feel the need to remind you the answer has to be a pun.
Oh shit. Okay. Okay. Then how do I phrase it then? Okay. So, okay. Now I need to think about how I'm gonna phrase this like a joke. Okay.
And, you know, the funny thing is, I don't think you're far off. If I remember the answer to this, you're not terribly far off in your thinking. So, you can do it. I believe in you.
So, Taco Bell, because it's fast food, right?
Yeah,
it's fast food. Right?
Ding, ding, ding.
Okay.
I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it because it's close. Because that's what I thought. Fast food was the answer. Nothing they fast. I like fast food better. So I'm giving it to you. This is the good answer. I choose to accept fast food, and my word is law in outer space. So I lose.
Woo. Oh,
but that's okay. Go, my mighty wheel. Eventually, I am going to go back. I'm going to change the answer to fast food for that one because I genuinely thought that was going to be the answer. Okay, I have to tell us a joke. God damn it. Past Otter is laughing at me because right before stream I was like, I should write down a joke so that I have it on hand because I always end up getting the tell us a joke punishment and I don't have a joke already at hand.
No.
So, Past Otter is laughing at me because I said that to myself and then I said, nah, forget about it. It probably won't come up tonight. So, Past Otter, go shove it up your butt. Future Otter, do better.
Oh dear.
Alright, so that said I need to come up with a joke. Nope, that one's a little too off color. I'm not going to tell you that one.
Oh, damn it.
You know what? Since you seem disappointed, and technically I'm allowed to be vulgar nowadays because of that bet I lost, yes. I will instead do it. Okay, so what's the difference between a thief and a peeping Tom?
I don't know. What is the difference?
One snatches watches, the other watches snatches.
Oh, no, that's not even that bad. That was great.
It's a little more vulgar than I typically go for, but it's all that came to mind.
I've heard worse. You're okay.
Well, I'm certain I've said worse, but
mild.
but that said, we're gonna move swiftly onwards. Flip.
Let's go.
Also, who calls it a snatch anymore? Like,
true. We are not in the 1800s.
Yeah, I think we're past that point. Anyways, what do you call a fly without wings? Otter asking hard questions. Who calls it a snatch?
A fly without wings. Just like land? Sit?
Alright, those are two different answers. If you're gonna go with one of them, you gotta let me know which one.
Okay, it's just called sit, I guess.
Alright, we're going with sit. Do you call a fly without wings a sit? So no, but you were painfully close. That's why I kind of had to zone in.
Oh no.
It was not a stand either,
no.
so both of your answers were incorrect, but you were on the right track mentally. The answer is, it'd be a walk.
Oh, fuck.
You were in the right. You were in the right part of the theater. You were in the right row, but you were just like 3 seats down.
Such is my life. Also in the wrong row.
That said, let's see what your punishment is. Go, my wheel.
Go, wheel. Spin like a
if
silly.
anybody ever adds me to a tarot deck, I want to be on the Wheel of Fortune just so I can have the Wheel of Utter Nonsense.
Oh, that'd be funny.
Right? Anyway, sing your country's national anthem as a chicken. All rise.
Oh, shit.
For the national anthem.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay. I need to sip water.
Peeking the mic. You're not choking on my water. You are peeking your mic really hard.
Am I?
You are peeking your mic.
Here we go, we're gonna peek.
Well done.
Do you know how low I had to turn down my fucking what was it? My sensitivity just to let it pick up?
Do you know how almost none of it picked up anyway?
Oh my god.
You gotta promise me you you go back and watch the VOD of this particular section.
I will go watch the VOD. That sounds like it was hilarious.
Your model was realizing that the mic was being like activated, but it was peaking so hard that nothing was like. Your model's just like.
Oh no.
Either way, well done, good job, and I'm glad it wasn't me this time. Only because every time I get that, it upsets my dog who hates chickens for some reason.
Oh.
But anyways, Odin's sad story is for another day. Let's go. Next round. How can you find Will Smith in the snow?
Will Smith in the snow. Oh shit. How would you find Will Smith in the snow? I guess I just will plow him out. Or yeah. I'll just will plow him out. You know?
You tried. You did try, and I respect the effort. So if you want to find... and this may or may not reveal me as a boomer, but I've never been shy about that anyway. Because I feel like nobody knows Will Smith for what I know him for, and people my age know him for. Most people just know him for slapping Chris Rock. Which is fine. But back in the day, Will Smith was the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. And you follow the Fresh Prince in the snow.
Oh my god. You know what though? That's fair. I was just thinking of like the you probably heard this, like the Will Smith? Yeah, Will Smith. Like that.
Oh, I'm so old.
Oh, I've seen older. You're okay.
But that said,
you're not Peepaw yet. You'll live.
That's fair. Alright, go my mighty wheel, punish the cream despite her kind words.
Yes! That was shalt slight me.
Not slight. I'd never slight you, but I will smite you.
Well, not like slight, but the wheel shall.
Yeah, we're
What
not
have you
making
got for
you
me,
sing
Honey
the
Wheel?
chicken. We're not making you sing chicken again.
Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God.
Come on, something
But
different.
now,
Okay, you have got to say a pickup line in an uwu voice.
oh no.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
God, my husband's not gonna like me. Okay, and I say this because like I have an actual redeem where it's like the Carl Weezer voice, but just like for 5 minutes. I'm not kidding. It's fucking great. Okay. Let me see. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. I need to channel in like a good Uwu voice. Hey Ida, Uwu,
Yes.
are you Powell?
Am I what now?
Are you Powell?
Oh, why?
Because I think I need more of you, Uwu.
Cute. Wait, now, so were you saying power or pal world?
Power. But you gotta say, but if you, I think like for me, it's like when you do the Uwu voice, it's like every like R is like a W.
Absolutely.
Can you get me a Powell?
Yeah, I don't know why it sounded like pal world to me, but I digress. Well done. All right. And apparently Moobot. I really have to do something with Moobot at some point. But apparently that's our hour mark. So, but we're still doing good. We're gonna do, let's say, 2 more rounds.
Okay.
All right, 2 more rounds. I only bring up the hour because my Ko-Fi bot only appears after 1 hour exactly.
Okay.
So that said, the next round. Blip. What is the best way to carve wood?
What the fuck? Okay.
Past Otter was weird.
And it's like this is like it's the funny thing is for me, it's like sometimes I take like questions like this very literal. Husband knows because he deals with it every day. Like I'll take jokes from him very, very seriously and just be like, no, like why you call me stinky? And I'll be like, no, like I'm fucking joking with you. And I'm just like, ah. But okay. What's the best way to carve wood? Whittle bit at a time?
Ooh, that's an excellent answer. It is not the correct answer, but it is an excellent answer.
Okay.
At least I don't think it's the right answer. You know what? Let's find out what the answer is before I assume, because actually now I think about it, my memory is not that great. So, is the right way to carve wood a whittle bit at a time? Holy shit, it is actually. All right, I hopped off my high horse. You win the round. Well done.
Let's go.
Wow, I did not remember the punchline at all, and I was so sure that that wasn't it, but I was wrong. All right. This is the nice thing about having an extremely short memory, is everything's a new experience.
You know what, though? My brain goes a million miles a minute, so I'm here for it.
Alright, and I gotta update that too. It's technically, I don't have a Twitter anymore. I don't tweet anymore.
Oh, yeah.
I absolutely refuse to call them skeets, though. Alright, something
yeah, no, that's fair. Oh, no. Gotta, like, dig back to the recesses of your brain.
Oh, please, I don't need to go that far into my mind to get embarrassing.
Oh, no.
And of course, you have to be tagged in it because you're part of the production here, so.
Let's go! Let's go! I live to see you funny.
Embarrassing, though. See, here's the problem is, well, no, I'm just like, well, I know I've done things that are embarrassing to people that have the capacity to be embarrassed by those things.
Oh, sure.
But, like, looking back on it, like, actually, now that I think about it, it's hard for me to come up with something that's actually embarrassing, because, like, fuck it.
Yeah, it's like a very, like, chilled out mentality. Oh!
I finally remembered something, so this actually was embarrassing.
There we go.
type properly, it'd be even better. Embarrassing.
Hmm.
Come on, Mr. English major. You can spell the word embarrassing. I always forget if there's two R's or two S's or both, and apparently there's both.
Oh.
So there you go. Alright. You get to find out what that was. We're going to move swiftly onward. If you want to find out what Otter posted, make sure to follow at ottervt.bluesky.blah blah 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 blah. For more embarrassing content, let me be your dad.
Let's go.
See, so many VTubers, especially male VTubers, are interested in being the daddy. I don't want to be the daddy. I want to be everybody's dad. I just want to embarrass you in public. Put on a terrible like accent at a restaurant, embarrass the hell out of you. You know, tell your crush that you have a crush on him just to watch you squirm. You know, these are the things that the bean gets to look forward to.
No.
All done with love, I promise. So if you want me to be your dad, sign up to.
Let's go! We just started a petition. Fucking like a little a Google Forms sheet. Fucking just like all applications to be your dad.
Sign up as an otter pup today. Alright.
Literally!
Let's go. Now it's last round. What did the teacher do with the student's report on cheese? What the fuck?
With the students report on cheese? What the fuck?
Right? And I wrote it. I gotta spend some quality time with my list at some point. Because past otter and current otter are not the same otter, apparently.
Okay, this is very. I think this is probably like the one time where I have to be like very literal. I mean, she probably just graded it. It's a teacher.
Being literal does pay off because, at least if I actually remember this one, the teacher did in fact grade it.
God damn it.
What is this joke? It's cheesy, I guess. Alright, that means you win the last round, I lose the last round. Let's see what the final spin of the wheel for the evening has in store for us.
What is on the wheel?
Apparently, a very small part of your eye is the same color as my chroma key because it is a little tiny bit transparent. Alright, looks like you also get to message something embarrassing.
Oh shit.
And
okay. Let me. Now I gotta think, because there's a lot of like weird, embarrassing things that I could like think of. Let me think. Oh no. Okay.
I'm kind of glad that it's Gouda. The cheese joke was very Gouda.
Oh god damn it.
I Swiss I had more. What? Didn't like that one? Don't worry, I have a cheddar one.
Oh god damn it. How far can you go? How far can you go with that?
Mutts are really far.
Oh no.
I used to work in a deli, so I know a lot of kinds of cheeses. You might say I'm a Frankenstein's moonster of cheese.
They
kept me in prison for a while, but after a bit I breached containment.
God damn it.
I can't camembert to not tell more jokes.
Oh dear God. Jesus Christ. You know what? We might as well start that fucking Google Forms till you find you more of children to say this shit to. Fucking Oh my god. I will be the catalyst for that. That is hilarious.
I could keep going, but at this point, though, we probably do have to go ahead and wrap it up. So I don't know if you've finished your tweet, but we don't need to worry about that. I believe that you will do it. But we will go ahead and wrap it up there. So, Cream, is there anything you'd like to say, anything you'd like to shout out one more time before we call it a night?
Okay, so I have another stream that I'm going to after this. It started around 6, but I'm pretty much just going to be like popping in, being like, hey, we have another collab stream that I'm going to be doing tomorrow. It's an art stream with my good friend, Wrong Type of Hero. Very chill, very demure and mindful. We have hopefully another stream going on Friday. It's just our weekly Fan Art Friday thing where we just draw fan art of stuff we like. And then Saturday is a collab stream of Golf with Your Friends. Very excited for all these things. Usually my times are in PST. So if you want to get updates on that, just follow me on Blue Sky. I post all my shit there.
All right, very nice. So go ahead and do as the lady says, follow it all the below, and if you are here for Cream and you're not following me yet, make sure you give me a follow too. And that said,
hell yeah,
that is it for tonight. So Cream, since you said you are going into another stream right now, why don't we go ahead and raid them?
Oh, yeah. Let me find their stuff, actually. Let me find their stuff. Let me see. Pretty sure they had their... Okay, there we go. So it's gonna be... It's all lowercase. I can actually send you the stream, actually. That'd probably be a little bit easier.
Yeah, just send it to me in Discord. I'll get us rated.
Yeah, that's probably easier. So this is them. They're very chill. Name is Choco Ichigo. I love that fucking name, by the way. It's very cute.
Okay. Alright, we are going to raid into Choco Ichigo. I almost said Chalky Ichigo. We're going to go ahead and raid into them and make sure you give them a follow too. We're going to go ahead and call it there. So until next time, one and all, we are Otter here. Good night.